What an opportunity. I'm out here after seeing patients, and I realized that I called practice to be 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time instead of 6 p.m. is what I thought I messaged the group. So I only got literally 4 wrestlers here right now. What an opportunity. Communication is the response we get, and nobody is here because of what I communicated. Can I get an amen? That's what I want to talk about today. Is communication is the response you get, and then we'll evolve that to communication is the response that we create together. And that's a beautiful thing. A lot of us lack communication because our programs of I'm not enough, or I'm not worthy, I'm broken, I'm unlovable, all those things start to show up. And then we miss out because we fight. We fight or flight in moments. You know, we're fighting to protect ourselves, our little inner child, or we're avoidant to be like, you know what, screw you. Yeah, you don't get access to me now. And it's just, man, not win-win at all. And so I came out here to grab something real quick, and I'm thinking I'd like to get myself a little stand, because I always have those in my vehicle here. So this is a little more mobile walk and talk today. Let's grab myself. Gotta get in the right pocket, that helps sometimes, eh? Sorry, fam. It's definitely more interactive today. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Here we go. Okay. So, I'm also gonna grab some water. Sorry, fam. Okay, make sure this locks. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna head back into the wrestling room and embrace the grind. The topic again today is communication is the response that we create together. That's the evolution. But we got to start from responsible. And the responsible space is that communication is the response we get, period. So I will talk to you guys when I get in here. Number one, because my arm's kind of tired just holding it out like this. And number two, to make sure that I can get in a station with all this set for you guys. So hold on one second. All right, we're back. So I got my boys wrestling right now. These are the guys that are here at 6 p.m. overall. And I am waiting for the rest because it's 6:21. I said 6:30 when I meant to say 6 o'clock. So I'm gonna stretch my leg out here a little bit. It's a foam roller, so you push your muscles across the surface for those that aren't athletes out there, and it kind of breaks up the musculature and allows the cascade of healing a lot more. Trigger point, creates trigger points towards it. So, get over here, put you guys down a little bit. Okay. So yeah, communication is huge, right? Oh, is that my boy Owen right there? That's my boy. Saw, dude. This is a junior right here. He's a beast. That's Miles. What's up, bro? Sorry, I was looking at you through the screen. Yeah. What do you got to say? What's been inspiring you lately? Guys, this is Miles. Miles is a sophomore, right?
Yeah.
Come on, baby. So Miles, how long have you wrestled?
I started in 8th grade.
8th grade? Okay.
I quit in 6th grade.
Gotcha.
Before that, I did all the club and everything.
Oh, really?
Middle school, I didn't play until 8th grade.
Okay.
So just 6th grade and 7th grade.
And then came back out freshman year, right? Okay. Nice. This is one of my dudes right here. Dude, I meant to say 6 o'clock. I don't know why I said 6:30.
Yeah, I didn't see your message until I already pulled up. But
Oh yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
My bad, buddy. Yeah, I'm doing a quick 10-minute video to talk with my YouTubers to talk about communication as the response we get, you know, which we're gonna do for Mindset today. Should be fun. Swag. Yeah. Owen's on his way, Chase is on his way, and I think Connor's on his way. So, and maybe even Dylan Ogg. Did you get to wrestle with him?
Yeah.
From Adam Central?
Oh, I know you're talking about.
Freaking beast.
The one that was supposed to come every Thursday.
Yeah. Did you get to wrestle with him? No.
Well, I did when we did the
Partner stuff? There you go. Okay. Right on.
I think last year, the only time I wasn't in wrestling.
Sure.
Tapping.
Oh, okay. Right. That's cool. Yep. Always give those higher level guys and try and learn one thing from them. Amen. Yes, sir. Good to see you, buddy. We'll get started here at 6:30. So yeah, fam, we're gonna hit some mindset today. The response you get. Think about that for a second. Communication is the response you get. What am I talking about? Anybody think of what I'm saying there?
However, like, well, you communicate, that's however well, but like, people are going to respond.
Just that's spot on, right? So if I communicate to Gage, let's say my intention is like for us to see eye to eye on some topic, right? And I know that there's a different viewpoint or something. So when I come at him, I'm like, yo, Gage, I really need you to see this and this, blah, 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 blah. Love you. And he's like, no, screw you. I just said I love you. So what do you mean? What do you mean screw you? And it's like, well, communication is the response that I get. And I clearly didn't communicate what I actually wanted, which was a win-win situation. Do we all want win-win situations usually? Yeah? This also applies too in wrestling. Some of us, we don't know how to drill, how to flow. Some of us are going live like the whole damn time, right? And then it only leads to frustration because it's not your drill and my drill, it's whose drill? It's our drill, right? So it's like, let's say we're going 2-2. You shot your one, shot your second one, you need to work your ass off for it. I'm down for us to work our butts off for it, right? And then whose turn is it next? It's my turn. But really, it's our turn the whole time. I need to be conscious of my defense. I'm going to give you good looks. And Chase, that's what you're really good at. You get some good looks. Sometimes it's a little more like, can't have it though. You know what I mean? And that's the balance. I hope that we all work on that together. So communication is the what? The response we get. Okay? So when you talk to a girl, okay, some baddie, right? And all of a sudden, like you're talking to her and she just freaks out on you, clearly something was wrong with your communication. But here's the thing, with a lot of egomaniac men out there, they think there's something wrong with her. No, it's your opportunity to communicate better, for her to feel cherished, to feel seen, and to feel loved. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Amen. Now, as you evolve, where both people grow in win-win mentalities, then the saying switches from communication is the response you get to communication is the response we create together. Does that make sense? Because there's some cases where like literally all I said was, Chase, I freaking love you, man. No, dude, shut your mouth. It's like, what? You're just in a bad headspace, right? There was nothing really that I could have done better there. So it's like sometimes it does go on the other person. And we got to learn how to communicate effectively. Does that make sense? Okay. So that's the topic for today, is that communication is the response we get, and as you start to level up, communication is the response that we create together. Can I get an amen on that?
Mm-hmm.
Right? What's the topic that we talked about last week? Do you remember? Yes! Sorry, can't remember there. Who remembers anything from last week? Showing up? Something about showing up? Anybody?
Self-confidence, and they will like, justify and prove have evidence.
Yes, confidence comes from evidence. So, same thing with communication. Some people are like, I'm not good at talking, so what do? They don't talk to anybody. Man, isn't that crazy? I'm not going to that party. Why? I'm not good at talking to people. What a freaking opportunity, man. Come with. Right? That's how you get better, yeah? You start talking to people, get your reps in, because confidence comes from evidence. And let's say that the evidence that you got hasn't been so good, because people don't like to communicate with you for some reason. That could mean that you talk about yourself the whole time. Anybody know somebody like that? I've been that person before, where I just talked about me the whole time, and they were not interested, really. So what's a better idea? To get them to talk about themselves. So instead of having commands and talking about me, who do I need to talk about? Them. So I need to ask questions, right? yeah. Does that make sense? So it's the same thing when you guys are drilling. This applies to everything in life. When you guys are wrestling, as soon as you go out there, what's a good thing to communicate? First thing to ask. We go 1-1 or 2-2, right? You want to go 2-2, you want to alternate 1-1. Make sense? Hey Chase, what's something that you need to work on, right? Might be on more high seats, more high crouches, and crackdown positions. Perfect, I'll put you in that position. Does that make sense? Okay. So, what are the two things? Communication is what?
Evidence.
Communication is evidence? No. Confidence comes from evidence. Yes. Communication is what, Eli?
I don't know.
There's two of them.
The response.
The response that you get. Okay? And then when you evolve that, what's it turn into? Here's the thing, guys. Imagine that you're always going to be quizzed in life. Listen as if you're going to be tested on it. Does that make sense? Same thing. When we show moves out there, act as if I'm going to pull you out and have you demonstrate it. Because you guys don't sometimes. I'm wasting like so much time going around showing the same damn thing that I already talked about because we don't pay enough attention, right? I almost want to make you guys start paying money. Then you start paying attention because if you pay attention. It's funny with my rental properties, if I have my tenants pay for utilities, all of a sudden they're not so high. Why? Because they're paying for it instead of me paying for it, right? So I never go flat rate. You guys are split utilities, whoever's in the house. But does that make sense? So communication is what?
The response you get.
The response you get, which then turns into communication is the evolution of it. Anybody? You remember, Miles? The response we create together. Because it takes me and you. Correct? Okay, so let's go out there and communicate some wrestling today. Y'all ready? Let's go. 1, 2.